gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
Earlier, I briefly talked about the O15 Ultra, iQOO's very first phone positioned as an ultra-level performance beast, and now let's unbox it together. This device is clearly built for serious gamers, pro-level streamers, and anyone who lives and breathes mobile gaming. The reason it carries the Ultra name is simple. Performance, hardware specs, and cooling are all pushed to the max. Today, I'll start by opening the box and showing you how the phone looks in hand. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. Right away, when you see that fingerprint icon on the screen, you can tell it's using an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. The phone does feel a bit thick at first glance, but honestly, that usually means a large battery inside. And that's a good thing. With this thickness, battery life should be very solid. Now let's talk about the design. This unit is in the Shadow 2049 colorway. There are two versions available, one inspired by Cyberpunk 2077 and the other being this 2049 edition. Visually, it looks really striking. The back features a honeycomb-style texture, and you can clearly see that pattern across the rear. A nice bonus is that it doesn't pick up fingerprints easily. The back material doesn't sound like metal when you tap it, but the frame itself is definitely metal. And check this out, there are gold accents here, 2 of them, which add a premium touch. The charging cable is also interesting. Instead of the usual sharp right-angle design, it has this folded capsule-style corner. This kind of design helps prevent hand discomfort or injury when you're gaming while charging. iQOO has used this before, and it still looks pretty cool and practical. Looking at the phone as a whole, the honeycomb texture on the back gives it a very distinctive high-performance vibe. The back panel has a matte finish, but it's not overly dark. When light hits it, there's a subtle, almost assassin-like sheen that looks really slick. It doesn't feel like metal, and again, fingerprints aren't really an issue. The camera module follows iQOO's familiar style with a square-shaped layout in the top left corner. Above the camera area, you'll notice some openings that help with heat dissipation. Over here is the speaker, and some of these cutouts are also likely part of the cooling system. On the back, the iQOO 15 Ultra also includes a breathing light, and the effect looks pretty awesome. The lighting can be adjusted, which adds to the gaming aesthetic. For now, I can't go into detailed specs, so I'm mainly showing you the exterior and screen. I literally got this phone about 10 minutes ago and wanted to quickly record this unboxing for you. A full in-depth review will be coming soon. I'll be using this as my main phone for the next few days. I've been daily driving the Xiaomi 17 Ultra recently, but I'm switching over to this one now, and it should have no problem handling everything as a primary device. The camera performance on the iQOO 15 Ultra is also very strong, and overall performance is absolutely top tier. When it comes to the display, it uses Samsung's Everest 2K screen, which is basically as good as it gets. On top of that, you've got advanced cooling and the so-called golden sword features, 2 of them in fact, which should further improve battery life and sustained performance. All things considered, this looks like a very solid choice for a main phone. With Chinese New Year right around the corner, I'll probably stick with this as my daily driver during the holiday. New year, new phone, and grinding ranks on a fresh device just feels right.